Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Week 10 video reflection. Took weeks 6, 7, 8, and 9 off. Heck, it may be more than that. It may not even be Week 10. I have to check the calendar to make sure of that. But welcome to the most recent video reflection here of everything that's happening inside of room 110 here at Nemaha Valley High School. A lot has been taking place since the last time I made one of these videos. I have been posting a few items online, though. Smaller little blog reflections, some student work. We've also talked about some of the homework emails that we've been sending home from individuals when they're not completing what they need to do and what's assigned for class. So we've had some updates about what's going on, but we haven't had one of these official vlog posts. All right, but with that being said, let's get back into it. Let's take a little bit of a look back of what's been the last week, the last month since we've talked. Right now with biology, we're storming through Unit 3, the Chemistry of Life. We're studying all about the molecular level of biology, so we've been looking at atomic bonding, atomic structure, talked about some of the elements that are major for organic life forms. We've also looked at water and all the amazing properties of water and the extreme value that it has at the molecular level for cellular function. We've gotten into the macromolecules, so these large organic compounds that are essential for the sustaining of life at the molecular and cellular level, and we are going to be discussing energy and enzymes here in a couple of days. Because of the girls making it to state volleyball, which is a great thing, awesome thing, we don't have any school on Friday, so our schedule's been adjusted a little bit for the biology guys and gals. We're looking to test next Monday with the purple group and next Thursday with the white group. White guys and gals don't have class on Friday, so Fridays move back to Tuesday when I'll have them, and then their test moves back to Thursday. We will begin Unit 4, though. Everything about the cells, Unit 4, cells and cellular processes. We'll begin that next week, so it'll be a little double dipping for the white day students in biology. I've been pretty pleased so far with how we've handled Unit 3. Unit 2 was a pretty good unit. It was eye-opening in many accounts. That was our big project with the ecology unit there, where we had the students either develop a walking tour to demonstrate ecological basics and tall grass specific information, or they developed a little mini lesson to go down and share with some elementary students, again, about some ecology basics and tall grass specific information. That went well. Some of the students were able to really take that and go with it and achieved at a very high level. Others struggled to some degree. Everybody struggled at some point in time, whether they hit a home run with this or if they grounded out to first. But the common thread was asking for help. And it's a little bit difficult, I think, for some of our students to ask for help when they show up to class not being prepared at all. And we've had some reoccurring instances of failure to complete homework in biology and in integrated science. It seems to be a little bit of an epidemic right now, but we've picked up the pace a little bit with Unit 3 and the content that we're covering, and most of the students have kind of risen to the challenge a little bit. They are completing the assigned task prior to coming to class, mainly the video homework, the video assignments, and then showing up ready to go. We've had some slip-ups here and there with that, but for the most part, we're getting better. All right, change doesn't happen immediately. It's going to take some time, but we're going to stick with this process. We're going to stick with this process. The students and I have talked about it, and for the most part, well, not for the most part, but we're not going to scrap this thing. This is how we're going to do things in room 110, and we'll assess everything towards the end of the year. But we continue to trend upwards collectively. All right, there are some individuals that are trending down, some trending way up, some kind of staying where they're at. But collectively, our biology students are trending upwards in terms of homework completion and application of that info inside of the classroom. So we've been doing a lot of stuff in biology. Again, I don't want to cram everything into this one video here for this vlog reflection, but stuff has been going well. I'm staying energized and enthusiastic about everything, and as I need to be if I'm going to sell some of this material to our students. And I think some of the students are definitely enjoyed the Unit 2 project. Heard a lot of positive feedback about that. The sharing with the students at the elementary level, I think, was really enjoyable for some of our groups. And some of the students enjoyed getting outside and constructing and conducting those walking tours. And for Unit 3, we've been going pretty quick, but the material can be a little difficult to understand because we're looking at the molecular level, and sometimes we really can't wrap our minds around things that we can't see. So we're talking about science that we actually can't see. We can see some of it that's manifested itself to the naked eye, but the majority of the stuff we just can't see, and it can be a little difficult every now and then to understand that. But for the most part, doing a pretty good job with that. Again, though, it's the failure to complete homework prior to class that's nipping us in the butt. But we're going to keep on keeping on. Unit 4 isn't going to go any slower. It's going to be some familiar content because they would have seen cells before. But we're going to have another big project that we're going to be completing through Unit 4, and more on that in next week's video. Integrated Science students, our freshmen, having some similar issues as the sophomores in terms of homework completion, but again, collectively we're trending upwards. It seems like we have the same conversation with a couple of our blocks every single day about, you're putting yourself behind if you don't have your homework done, and you're cheating your own knowledge, and you're cheating your own class grades and scores if you don't do what you're assigned to do and what you're asked to do. We're going to keep moving on. The way we build things and have the unit pages and the classroom website put together, students should be able to catch up upon their own time and come and consult me before school, after school, during seminar, during class, if they need some clarification on some of those items. Not sure if we're completely grasping the process yet with some students in integrated science, but again, the majority of us trending upwards and continuing to grasp the process more and more each day. I do have one block that's doing a fantastic job of it. They have a high rate of homework completion, and it's crazy, but they show up prepared, and the class goes a lot better. And we really seem to enjoy ourselves, and that 84 minutes just flies right by. Integrated Science, we're in Unit 3 and we're studying Earth's materials, so we're looking at minerals and rocks and the rock cycle. We just got done learning about the 20 minerals that we will introduce to the students in this unit. Students also did a little mineral identification lab where they tested the physical properties for each mineral in order to identify them, differentiate them from one another. We're going to be doing that with igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, and looking forward to covering all that information with them here over the next couple of weeks. We are wrapping up Unit 3 in biology and getting ready to move into Unit 4, but we are right in the middle of Unit 3 with integrated science. So we've got a couple more weeks before we're looking down the barrel of a test. For the most part, though, again, I know I've been using that term. I'm kind of trying to sum up a month's worth of reflection here. We've been doing a good job. I have been enjoying the school year so far teaching. There's been some days where I'm going, oh my goodness, what did we get ourselves into, and what is going on here? But it seems like that very next day, the students are resilient. I'm being as resilient as I can, and we bounce right back and just kick butt. It seems like we have more kick butt days than what are we doing days as well, and that's a positive. Right now, if I was to wrap up these past two classes over the last month, we've got an issue with homework completion, and we're going to continue to try to beat that thing away. All right. We are trending up collectively with the process and with learning material here in science class. And lastly, I think we're enjoying ourselves. I think things are going well. I think the students enjoy coming in here, and I know I've been enjoying this year very much so inside the classroom. This first quarter. We're a quarter of the way through the school year. First quarter's over with. So that's all I got for this video reflection. Just wanted to kind of put one out there to share collectively a little bit about what's been going on. For more details and more information about what's happening inside this classroom, check out our classroom website, Nemaha Valley Science. Okay, look through the unit pages. We've got 3 unit pages under each subject heading now. Check back through what's happening in Mr. Williams' classroom. Just took a team of biology students down to the Northeast Kansas Regional Eco Meet at Lawrence, Kansas on Monday. Students did very well with that. Read up on that. Check in on that. And I will see everybody next week. Next week, promise. Video reflection with more detail about what we're doing, what we're going to be doing, what we have done, and how it's gone. See you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.